All right, Shalom, Shalom, it's Brother Shaw, City Abraham 144. Without further ado, let me give all glory, honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakwadash. Double honor to the elders that teach this truth. Citations for the Bushman's truth on the four winds of the earth. Also, the sister listen quiet, the meekness, confusion, the faces as well. Shalom. I'm going to get right into an article about this guy right here, very famous athlete from back in the day. It was very inspiring back in the day, Deion Sanders. And it reads, Deion Sanders had two toes amputated during a medical procedure. And now he may have to have his whole foot amputated, Very wealthy man. But it seems like nowadays all the things that's happening to very wealthy people, man. It's plagues that money can't fight off. Okay? Riches can't prosper the day of the wrath, nor deal with certain, nor help you with certain health issues. Okay? We hate to see some people in this condition, but the Lord bringeth low, and he putteth in the ground, he bringeth alive. He maketh rich and maketh poor, man. He do all these things. And that's why we got to stay occupied in wisdom that the Lord provides, which comes above, man. Because these are the plagues the Lord has sent upon us. If you're more diligent in these things in this world, we see this, man. The how about Shemel Shah is first. Okay. Well, first I'm going to go to Matthew 10th chapter. Go to Matthew 10th chapter, man. And it reads, He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth son, daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Let them come before Yahweh Shemel Shah. All diligence given on to him. You have to understand that, not even a person, not even cash, because a lot of people got their money on their mind on their money. And this is what happens when you like that, man. We know diligent Deion Sanders is a so-called spiritual man to a certain extent. He had a love for the game that our enemies created. But I'm going to get into a precept. This is sirac 30 and 14, and it reads, Better is the poor man being sound and strong in constitution than a rich man that is afflicted in his body. And he complains about a lot of a pain. Because right now we're poor and unheard. Everybody glorifies the rich and hear their voice. But it says, better is the poor man sound and strong in constitution, that's us, than a rich man that is afflicted in his body, and that's him and other people as well. I just read an article about Lil Wayne. He has epilepsy. That's a mind disease. He's another celebrity that's suffering from a condition, man. Of course, you want to keep people in our prayers, but it goes to show you, man, a lot of people will trade their health for wealth. They could, There's nothing like being afflicted in your body wishing you wasn't. I'm going to go to verse 15, Sirach 30 and 15. Health is a good state of body, or above all gold, and strong body above infinite wealth. And that's all we shall take care of. Our temples, man. Keeping the dietary laws in the whole 9 yards. Okay, and quit failing to do that. Eating pork, crab, lobster, shrimp. All bottom feeders of the sea, man. Okay, stop playing with Yahweh Shemel Shah. And Deion, he just didn't want to give up back in the day. He was playing on a fractured foot, man. Despite how much they pay you, it says a health and good state of body above all gold and strong body above infinite wealth. Fuck that wealth, man. Look at you now, man. Okay, I'm going to go to 16. There is no riches above sound body and no joy above the joy of the heart. Okay. Verse 17. Death is better than a bitter life, constitutional sickness. Okay. Better of death sitting around letting cut all your, and the Lord speaks about cutting into the flesh, man. I know you might need it. Because there's the blood clots in his leg where there's no blood flow into his foot. And it reads, Sirach 30 and 17 again, death is better than a bitter life, constitutional of sickness. And you can only sit around and be bitter if you can't walk. Remember how you used to be in the whole 9 yards. watching your highlights, telling other people to take care of themselves. You should have been taking care of yourself as well. Okay? They constantly cutting your foot open, man. Okay? It's sad to see that, but this is the price of that life. Okay? And we are to occupy ourselves in an enormous amount of wisdom while we're here. Okay? You constantly got Esau cutting your body open and all this, man. Me and that brother was having this conversation at camp one day. Okay? Judgment is rolling out heavy. The Lord loveth judgment, man. It is new every morning. Okay? This is judgment, man. This is the one that gave me. Go back to sirac 30 and 17 again. And it reads, death is better than a bitter life of constitutional sickness, man. They sit around cutting off your damn limbs. You remember what you used to be and what you had, what you used to do, man. That hurts, man. That causes bitterness when you sitting up in a room and you can only read or look at the ceiling. Leads to depression, man. Plague of the heart. And the Lord say, hey, do not give me the wickedness of woman, nor plague of the heart, man. Okay, like I spoke on Lil Wayne also, man. Having seizures, man. Epilepsy, man. And time, it catches up with you. Let me go back to sirac 30 and 14. Say, better a poor man being sound and strong constitution than a rich man that is afflicted in his body. And I'm going to jump to the book of James. Okay. The book of James, it says 5. Have the Lord chose the poor man of this world? That's the scripture. The Lord chooses the poor. The Lord favors the poor. He chose the poor in this world. The Lord have chose the poor in this world. Okay. So like I was looking for a precept. It's James 2 and 5. So like it's James 2 and 5. I'm gonna read that precept. It's James 2 and 5, and it reads, hearken, my beloved brethren, have not Yahweh chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, okay, heirs of the kingdom, which he had promised to them that love him. The Lord chose the poor in this world, man. You ain't got to be wealthy to be accepted. Like, how about Shemel Shah? He create the rich and the poor, man. But if you're diligent, go towards the things in this world instead of setting your treasures above. These are one of the prices, man. Okay. With that being said, I'd like to give all glory, honor to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua by Shem Kwakvadash. Stay in the spirit, stay diligent, pray without ceasing, press towards the mark. Okay. Shalom.